there, Aries. How you doing today? My name is Sherilyn, and I am here to do your weekly tarot reading. Actually, this is your weekly tarot reading, love tarot reading. We're doing it on this love thing. Let's see what your love life's got to say this week. This one is for Monday, October 20th through Thursday, October 23rd. Hopefully, I plan on being back on Wednesday to do bonus readings to get you through your weekend. And we're just going to pull cards and see what Spirit wants to talk about as far as this love situation goes, okay? Okay, so for my Aries. Okay, let's see what you get. Alrighty, what you got? So, you're starting with the Nine of Swords. This tells me that your love situation has you stressed out. Lots of anxiety, lots of stress. All right. Well, that's not good, but let's see what's going on. Sorry. What are we stressing about? Okay, the obstacle is the Queen of Pentacles. So I believe this is how you're presenting. You're presenting male or female. You're presenting as the Queen of Pentacles. So you're somebody who's very nurturing, very grounded, very abundant. You're somebody who is home. Wherever you decide to make home is where home is. You know what I'm saying? You have an ability to make people feel very comfortable when they're around you so that they can be a version of themselves with you they can't be elsewhere. Maybe that version of themselves, whoever this is that you're dealing with, maybe the version of themselves that you allow them to be is a version that they're not comfortable with. Maybe. Maybe you make them relaxed and make them step into their authenticity, but maybe they have issues and they don't really like their authenticity or something. I don't know, because this is coming up in the challenge position. But let's keep going and see. What do you need to focus on? And it's the Moon. So oftentimes, especially in love, right, we get into a situation where we're very focused on, what's right in front of us, right? We can't see the big picture. There's something here about you not seeing all aspects of this dynamic clearly. Okay, so there's something here that you are not, I get the feeling that you're not seeing it clearly, but in a way that's not fair. Like you're not looking at things fairly. I don't know, maybe you're not seeing the other person's point of view or where they're coming from. That's kind of how it feels. Or possibly you're not taking accountability for your part in something. I don't know. That's how it feels. Okay, what do you need to leave behind? The Lovers. Yeah. The situation you're in right now is one that is surrounded by uncertainty and chaos, really. That entire dynamic needs to be left behind. So it either needs to be solved and pushed forward, or it needs to be let go of and disbanded. You know what I'm saying? But to keep it the way it is right now is not good for anybody. It's just very toxic, it looks like. Okay, what is the strength here? Two of Swords. You and whoever this person is you're with, you two have found comfort, or it is like comfort you found in chaos, meaning that your relationship has been toxic or chaotic for so long that is where you're now comfortable. You know what I'm saying? That's no way to live, though. All right, what do we have going forward? I have the Emperor. The issue with having the Emperor here, especially opposite the Lovers, is the fact that everybody involved in this situation has taken a stance and nobody is willing to compromise. Everybody is very sure that they are right. Now, statistically speaking, everybody cannot be right. You know what I'm saying? And even if you are right on something, you can't be right on everything. That's not the way this works, but that is how everybody involved in this thing is coming across. They are all sure they're 100% right. Okay, the advice. The advice is to be true to your commitment. Be true to whatever you decide to do. Don't let others influence you. Make your mind up on your own and then stand on that. But this is a relationship, so obviously both of you have to be in agreement on what you're standing on, I suppose. What is the atmosphere? Seven of Pentacles. The atmosphere is one where everybody is on the fence. Nobody's sure if they want to reinvest here because they're not sure what they're investing in. There's too much uncertainty. What is the fear? There's a fear that somebody's stepping out on the relationship with the Three of Pentacles, or maybe you're both fearing that each other is stepping out. Okay, and what is the outcome? Three of Wands. Trying to push forward. Okay, so the Ace of Swords is here, but it's reversed next to the Page of Cups and the Queen of Swords. So what this is telling me is, number one, there is a huge amount of untruth surrounding or inside of this relationship right now, meaning there's a bunch of dishonesty and deception going on here. With the Page of Cups, this would speak to the fact that there is a lot of fantasy, basically. A delulu, for, lack of a better way to put it. People are not being realistic in their expectations of what this relationship can offer, nor are they being realistic in their overview of what this relationship is, okay? With the Queen of Swords, this is your current persona right here, it looks like, which is very cold, ice cold. I think that you have been hurt here in this dynamic. I think you have hurt this person in this dynamic. And I think right this second you have gone from numb to angry. And the angry is where you're at right this minute. You have your sword drawn. You're very defensive. You're very accusatory right this minute, it feels like. Yeah. There you go. It wouldn't matter if this person came forward and told you the truth at this point or not. I don't know that you would believe it. And it's because there's been a total breakdown in trust overall, period. Because of the deception that's already gone on here. What else do I got? I've got the Seven of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles. The Seven of Swords tells me that there is a lot of, well, it's basically speaking to what I just said, that the trust in this situation has been disbanded. There just isn't any on either person's part. The Knight of Pentacles would speak of the fact that although both of you think about this a lot, nobody's doing anything to change it, making it better, worse, or anything else. Everybody's just thinking about stuff. They're not doing anything. But in the end, with the Ten of Pentacles, or the Nine of Pentacles, I see you ending up in a very single stance. I really see you ending up walking away from this, at least temporarily, it looks like to me. As much for your sanity as for anything else. When everybody digs their heels in and refuses to compromise, there's really no way to make something work. Do you know what I mean? All right, let me see real quick. Monday, we've got the Fool and the Death card. You're taking a leap of faith towards a transformation. Because that's what has to happen here. There has to be a transformation no matter whether the two of you get back together, stay apart, whatever. There still has to be transformations and growth here. Tuesday, I see the Devil and the Four of Wands. I believe that this was absolutely a higher level soulmate at one time. And at this point, I think that this has turned into an incredibly toxic and karmic relationship is how it looks to me. On Wednesday, I have the Eight of Cups and the Five of Cups. So it's with a very heavy heart on Wednesday that I believe somebody finally energetically starts to walk away. And Thursday, I have the Ten of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. This is speaking to the fact that whatever y'all have built was not enough to make you feel the love that you wanted. Meaning that the money or the things that you managed to attain together as a couple, those things could not fill the void that wasn't being filled with love, okay? Overall, I think this relationship started strong. I think it started with great intentions. I think at this point it has turned entirely toxic, is what I see. If this is your reading, okay? This is how this looks to me. It looks like it has gone toxic, and like for right now, it definitely needs to be put on ice, and so everybody involved can try to heal. Okay? Sorry, that's what I got on that one. Okay, that was Aries. Here we go.